Hey guys, Shomik here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to model Dragon Balls from Dragon Ball Z. I was actually working on a project involving Dragon Balls, so I thought, hey, I should do a tutorial on it and then I can upload it on my YouTube channel. So here I am, doing my very first tutorial, I'm going to say. Now, some of you guys might ask, hey Shomik, you said that you were going to upload a tutorial on how to make Pokeball. So why is it Dragon Ball? What happened to Pokeball? Well, let me ask you one question. Which came first, the Dragon Balls or the Pokeballs? Of course the Dragon Balls. So we're gonna do the Dragon Ball first and then we'll try to do the Pokeball, sometime pretty soon in near future, I guess. So without any further ado, let's get started. Before we actually do anything, I'd like you guys to know that I was actually inspired by this guy's work. Seeing his name is Raynand Martinez, I guess, and this is his website. You can see that this is a Dragon Ball that he made. I think it looks pretty amazing and cool. And what else cool about it is that it's totally free. So I downloaded it, and I've actually used his materials for my Dragon Balls. So I want you to do that too. I've already put the link in the description below, so go ahead and click on that and you'll be taken to this page. And then you'll need to type in your email address. Okay, so I'm typing mine right now. That is showme.talk@gmail.com, and then press enter. And here comes the most annoying part. Yeah. Prove that you're not a robot, you're a human. Confirm your humanity. So let's do that, okay? So I'm not a robot, and select all images with trees. So this one and this one and this one too. So anything else? No. Verify. And yep, subscribe to list. And then let's check our email. So what does it say? So it says that I can subscribe because I've already subscribed once, but you guys can, so yeah, go ahead and enter your email. And then once you're done, check your email. So this is the mail I just got earlier. It's just a confirmation mail. So yeah, just click on yes, subscribe me to this list, and you should get the download link. Okay, click on that, and the download should start. There you go. You can see that it's pretty small in size. It's just 1.8 megabyte. Okay, open that, and there is your blend file. Okay, now just extract it somewhere in our hard drive, and then open up your Blender. So guys, this is my Blender version 2.78. I updated it just a few days ago. So yeah, let's start modeling. Okay, so first of all, delete the default cube and the lamp, and then add a UV sphere. Okay, now let's add a subdiffusion surface modifier to it, and we're gonna also enable the smooth shading mode. Okay, so guys, this is going to be our Dragon Ball. Now let's make this star. To do that, go to the top view by hitting 7 on your numpad, and then press 5 to activate the autographic view, and then move the 3D cursor somewhere over here. Okay, now let's add a circle. Now don't click on anything, and if you do, then the options will differ. So you can see that there are 30 verses, and we're gonna set it to 5. Now there are 5 verses. Now press R and then 360 rotate by 36 degrees, and then enter. Now go to the edit mode by hitting tab on a keyboard, and while selecting all the edges, press E to extrude and S to scale, and then press 0 and enter. Now press Z to go to the wireframe mode, and then select all the verses in the middle. Now press Ctrl plus V and then merge them at center. Okay. Now press K to bring up your knife tool and then try to select any of these vertices. I'm gonna select this one, I guess. Okay, now try to cut it through the middle. So guys, you can see that the green indicator turns red when it's on the middle, like this. So click on it and press enter. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing to each of these vertices now. Okay, click when it's red. Okay, this one too. Two more to go, I guess. Yeah, and the last one. Okay, now press A to deselect everything and then select all the vertices in the middle like this. After that, press S to scale and now see the magic. Ta-da! You can see that a nice star is forming like this. So let's scale it down a bit. I think this much is fine. Okay, so guys, this is going to be our star. It looks fine to me. Okay, now let's go back to the object mode by hitting tab, and then let's add a mirror modifier to it. We're gonna set the modifier only to the z-axis. Let's go back to the edit mode again, and then select all the vertices in the middle and then move them up a bit like this. Okay, so guys, you can see that now this looks much more like a star, right? You can adjust it a bit more so that it looks fine, and once you're happy with it, then you can move it at the center. To that, press N to bring up this object properties panel and then set the locations to 0. This one also 0. Okay, now it's at the center. Now go to the top view and then press Z to go to the wireframe mode, and then let's scale the star down a bit. I'm actually going to make it really small like this. Okay, now go to the side view and then press R and 90 to rotate it by 90 degrees. So guys, this is our Dragon Ball. Now let's add some materials to it. To do that, go to the file menu and then click on append. You can also do that by pressing F1 on a keyboard. And now let's look at the folder where you extracted the blend file earlier. I extracted it in Showmic and Blender, I guess. Yeah, assets, and there is our blend file. Okay, click on it. Open this material folder and then select the Dragon Ball and the source material and click on append from library. Okay, now select the sphere and then go to this material panel, I guess. Okay, now click on new and click on here and set it to Dragon Ball. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing to the star. Click on star and click on new and set it to stars. Okay. Let's set the render type to cycle render now. Okay, now see the magic. A nice looking Dragon Ball. Okay, so guys, we're almost done. Now let's add a floor or ground, whatever. Okay, now let's add a plane and then scale it up and let's move it here like this. Okay, and then go to the camera view and then lock the camera to view so that we can move it like this. Now let's adjust it. Let's make the plane a bit larger. Okay, I think this much looks fine. Okay, now go to the side view and then select the star and also the sphere, and now rotate it so that it's facing the camera like this. Okay, now let's add some light source to our model. So click on here and then add a plane, scale it, rotate it, adjust it. Okay, now let's add a material to it. Click on new and then we're going to change the surface type from diffuse to emissions, and we're going to also increase this distance a bit by 5, I guess. I think 4.6 is fine. Okay. You can always adjust it so that it looks fine. I'm gonna move the plane a bit closer to the model. And once you're happy with it, then you can render it. To do that, go to this render panel and then hit render. Now it'll start rendering. It's gonna take some time to render. So guys, you can see that you can easily create a Dragon Ball in Blender. So yeah, go ahead and create some Dragon Balls. So guys, that was my tutorial on how to make Dragon Balls. And if you have any question, you can always ask me. Just leave a comment below, and yeah, I'll try to answer that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.